Hey people, it's me, the Daniela137, aka Daniela, and right now I'm doing a status update. And so tonight I went to evening church because it's Sunday, and then right after that we had a teen church activity. You know, there's a teen church and there's a little kids church and everything at my church. And it's a small thing that we do monthly. It's where this one people like sign up the houses and stuff, their houses and stuff like that. They like cook a little bit and they just put out some food and stuff like that. And the whole entire teen church comes and we eat and we talk and we share testimonies, which is praises, good things in our life, and we sing and we fellowship, which some of you don't know what that means. Fellowship means just like talk to each other, just like hang out with each other as Christians and stuff like that. We also did prayer requests, which I guess you would have guessed is requests for prayer. And so yeah, I just came back from that overtime. And as long as I'm on the topic of church, I thought I'd introduce my church a little bit more to you because I kind of introduced it a little bit to you, but now I'm going to really fully explain my church. So this is the track. It's like a sideways little pamphlet. See, like that. And I'm gonna go through the pamphlet with you and then explain more about my church. So on the front, it's just this road kind of thing with life moves. And then has these little things kind of thing here. And then at the bottom, it shows all of the information. Now, if you go to opendoorbaptist.com, that's the website. Okay? And also there's a little thing there that you can find for the teen church group. There's like a whole teen calendar of upcoming events and stuff like that you guys should totally come to. So our pastor is Jason Murphy. And he's very nice. There he is with his wife, Mary Murphy. And they have 2 kids, Rebecca and Micah Murphy. They're very sweet, and they're a very nice family. You will definitely love this church with them as the pastoral family. And so, okay, I'm going to say this slow so you can write this down. This is their address. 17014 17014. Not twice, but you know I just said it twice. So 17014, 44th Avenue West, Linwood, Washington, and 98037. I repeat the zip code, 98037. And then their telephone number is 425-743-4922. I repeat, 425-743-4922. 425-743-4922. Now you're probably getting bored with all this information stuff. You're like, oh, I don't really care. But trust me, I mean, before I was a little kid, I hated churches. Most of them were Russian churches that we actually went to, but we tried out a few English churches and stuff. And I hated it. It was so boring. I just didn't like it. And then I came to this church, and oh my goodness, I absolutely loved it. I absolutely love this church. I mean, I'm trying to look straight into the camera as much as I can to really show that I'm really looking into you guys right now. But this church will change your life. If you don't want to get saved, okay, you can keep that on your mind right now. But trust me, this church will help you and save your life and lead you closer to God, because most people, you probably are saying, oh, I have this huge thing in my life, and how's Jesus going to help me? If Jesus can't help you, then what else will? For all those alcoholics out there, my father was an alcoholic, but he was still a great Christian and stuff, so I didn't really understand why he was such a big alcoholic and stuff. Trust me, alcohol would not help you, but Jesus will. He will always be there for you, and he will never leave you. And so like go get to that address and phone number and call them and say this is how you heard about us by me, Daniela the Cool Chick. And so yeah, and they're easy to find. They're right off Highway 99 on 49th Avenue West. Right off Highway 99 and on 44th Avenue West. And, I mean, you will not regret going this. I mean, if you say, oh, why should I do this? Just give it one time. I mean, the normal services are on Sunday from 10 to 11. There are Sunday school, where, you know, all the people according to their age groups go into a certain class. And then from 10 to 12 is service, you know, with the sermon. And then also we have evening church on Sundays from 6 to 7. And then on Thursdays we have this big thing from 6 to 7. We have potluck, which is eating dinner with everybody. Everybody brings a dish. It's so delicious. I mean, we have some pretty amazing cooks over at this church. And then from 7 to 8, we have the adults go into a service, and then teens go into their teen church, and then the kids go into their own kids thing. And trust me, it's so much fun. Our teens. Okay, shout out to you teens. Most teens are watching this right now. Teens, you will not regret going to this church. No, not at all. And if you're in like a totally different state, try to find a Baptist church. A nice, good, loving, caring Baptist church like mine. And if you can find an open door Baptist church in a different state, then that's great. Go to it. I know I have seen and met almost all of, a lot, not almost all, but you know, a lot of other open door Baptist preachers from other states and stuff. They're very nice, they're very caring, and they all are the kind that crack jokes in the middle of a sermon and always give examples and play things for you. And there's plays, like for Easter, there's an Easter drama coming up here. And I'll give you guys more information about that. I'll do a status update sometime talking about when the Easter drama is and how you guys should totally come. And I mean, you guys will love my church. I mean, I love it. It's where I got saved. This is the church I got saved. I've only been here for a couple of years, maybe 3-4 years. Probably even less. And I mean, you will not regret coming to the church. So I've been going pretty long about this and I also wanted to say some other stuff, but like I said, come to this church. Check this out. Comment. So if you have any questions about the church, or friend me on Facebook and ask about anything. I put up things about my church on Facebook too. So anyways, and so you know how I was doing my eye makeup, how I do my eye makeup thing. Oh, you can't really see it, but it looks so fresh. It looks a little bit faded, but that's only because I took some off, and I kept rubbing my eyelids today. I don't know why I'm like this and stuff like that. So it looks a little faded. That's only because you can't see it in the camera, but you can see all the shine and stuff like that from my eyeshadow and stuff. But if I didn't take off this, after church, before we left for overtime from church, I looked at my eyeshadow. I'm like, did I just put this on? It looked fresher than ever. So, yeah, there's that. Oh, I swear I was going to do something else. I was going to say something else. Let's check what I have from here. Okay, I have a text message from Sarah. Just I'm cleaning, so I'll probably be home 10:30 or 11. Oh, she's serving at a dining thing. I don't know what it is. And I have, I wonder what the other ding was. Didn't you hear 2 dings? Yeah, I did too, and I only have 1 text message, so, yeah. By the way, I would like to introduce you to something. I went to Fantasia one time with my friends, and we got this with all our tickets. It's a squeezable candy. Oh, and that's not that important, but so me and my friend, I'm pretty sure I told you about this, but I'm just kind of getting more into it. Me and my best friend, Kayla, like I said, we have a shared channel, the KK and DD, and she has her own channel, Kayla Duvall Singer, and subscribe to both of those, please. And she and me really want to go this summer, but then we checked the price and we were like, whoa, no way, we're not gonna have that enough. So we have to save it till next summer. We're literally saving up as much as we can. But because I'm such a Christian and stuff like that, I'm always giving 10% of my, I'm gonna give 10% of my money, because I know that if I give that money to God, He'll give it straight back. There are so many stories that I've heard of people who gave some of their money when they were at their poorest, and then God gave that either that exact amount or even more back, because they spent their last pennies on God because they knew He would give back, and He did. So I mean, it's not just luck. It's not luck, or it's not a coincidence. It's God. So yeah, and we want to save up for next summer to go to the Bahamas, to go to Atlantic City in Paradise Island, Bahamas. and of course her mom's gonna accompany us. We want to go for like 5 nights maybe, and we wanted to go so badly this summer, but we said no matter how hard we work, we're not gonna make that enough money. Our parents will have to pay for like half of it, and that's probably not gonna happen if we tell them to pay half of it. I mean, that would be a miracle if we did get all of the money this summer. That'd be a miracle. And I mean, for those people who are Christians, even if you're not a Christian, I mean, that would be really appreciated if you prayed for me and my friend to really get this, because this is something that's actually very important to us. We really want to spend time with each other. We're the best friends ever. We've had a sleepover for the past 3 weekends in a row, and then before that we did it like every other week or a couple weeks in a row. And so yeah, we love each other. Me and Kayla are like the best friends ever. So yeah, just pray for us. And so yeah, so that's pretty much it. And so I know I was all Christian on this, but I mean, I think that's what the world needs. I think the world needs some Christian. And so comment on this video, but for the people who don't really like this whole Christian thing, I mean, before you start giving me this huge comment on my inbox about how that's so inappropriate and maybe even cussing, before you do that, please think. Think inside, how is that going to make me feel? Think about the other people first. And second of all, if you really believe in something, think about me. This is what I really believe in. And then maybe give this whole Christian thing a chance. It's kind of like you look at a mushroom and say, ew, I hate this. It's disgusting. But you've never tried it. It's like saying you don't like a food that you've never tried. You can't say that you don't like being a Christian if you've never tried it. You can't say if you don't like reading the Bible or praying if you've never tried it. So try it. See if you like it, and I guarantee you will. I guarantee God will work in your heart. Okay, bye. Subscribe.